But God is awesome the way He just makes all of these different things, and the clouds and the skies and trees out there. And a lot of times, like I said in my other video about chasing after the wind, a lot of times we can be chasing after something so much that we kind of fail to miss all the other stuff that God has made, all the heavenly glory, like Bruce Lee said in Enter the Dragon. Yeah, I like Bruce Lee. But you'll miss all the heavenly glory if you're just only focusing on just, what's in front of you. And sometimes I have to take time to just stop and just, walk around and appreciate all the stuff that not only that I see and all the things that I experience, because I listen to people's different accents. I see everybody's different culture, and people are people everywhere, no matter where you're at, and they all got a story. And so sometimes I just take time just to listen to all of that. Take time to appreciate the little things in life, whether it's your family, whether it's your kids, whether it's your wife or husband, or your family members that may be living with you, or some of you all have close friends or neighbors. You gotta take time to appreciate that, because like me, I go through all of these different places, and I've been out here for about 7 years, I guess. And sometimes you can forget, and sometimes you can, take some of these things for granted. But you have to remind yourself that, God is not only just good all the time, but you have to kind of recognize that goodness in order to appreciate it, that God really is good. Excuse me. And a lot of us got a lot of things to be thankful for. We have our health, we have family, we may not have all the finances, but we got what we need to survive at this time. And we are, not in a place where we're outside and in the elements and don't have shelter or clothes or necessities. And so a lot of times you have to just kind of just appreciate the fact that God has been good all the time. I've been young and I've been old, and I've never seen the righteous forsaken, never seen his seed begging bread. We have to kind of appreciate things like that, I believe, because otherwise you can grow into a very, very pessimistic, negative person, because you fail to recognize that, look at all the heavenly beauty, look at all of the good things that God has done. And sometimes, again, you have to remind yourself that, because there's a lot of negative things out there in the world. There's a lot of stuff on social media, there's a lot of things in politics or whatever that can get people upset. But you don't have to listen to that, and you don't have to take that in. You can turn some of that off and just kind of just appreciate what's going on right in front of you. Some of the things that a lot of people are worried about and talking about and stressing about, it will never even come near your dwelling. What the Bible talks about, 1,000 fall in my left hand, 10,000 in my right, but it will not come near me. The whole world can be freaking out, and the whole world can be stressed out, but it doesn't have to affect you if you don't allow it to. If you don't let it in. If you wake up first thing in the morning and all you see is the filth on your phone or whatever, and it gets you all upset, then maybe you need to take away from that and just kind of just walk outside and look at the mountains, or look at the trees or the sky, or the grass or whatever, because you're taking in too much stuff, and you fail to recognize that God is good, all the time. So I don't know. I want to just kind of drop that off for you. You don't have to get yourself upset. You don't have to let somebody else live rent-free in your head. You don't have to let whatever's going on in the world to stress you out. You don't have to do that. You can just appreciate what God has done right in front of you, and things are going to be just fine. You're going to be just fine. But you have to allow yourself to, or give yourself permission to relax from all of the stress, and just appreciate what God has done, and ask Him to help you to appreciate what He's done, so that you can recognize, what to focus on and what not to focus on. All right. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.